ごめんね素直じゃなくて夢の中なら言える思考回路はショート寸前今すぐ会いたいよ泣きたくなるよなムーンライト電話もできないみんなだって純情のしようハートは万華鏡
The only thing that I can even muster is the faint. Thunderclapping flash. But then I pull the blade and the blood gets sprayed. Only got one form, but it's more than you can take. Gramps told me every day, and I listened to the lesson that I should take that one thing and hone it to perfection. Me becoming Demon Slayer's part of what was destined. Press a blade into your neck and nest it right in your intestine. Even though I might be sleeping, you can bet I'm never resting. So be wary if you scare me, it's your head that I'm collecting. I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if Nezuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride. I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if Nezuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride. Me every day, and I listen to the lesson that I should take that one thing and hone it to perfection. Me becoming Demon Slayer's part of what was destined. Press a blade into your neck and nest it right in your intestine. Even though I might be sleeping, you can bet I'm never resting. So be wary if you scare me, it's your head.
It's multi-time. Moon Red Ranger.
That doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if Nezuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride. I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if Nezuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride.
Hey, what's up, chat? This is Retro Sailor Moon Red Ranger, Lord Retro Sailor Moon Red Ranger. We're making this video because we just got an update from Twitter, from Harada, and from the other people saying that Harada done had enough. Harada fired his whole season 2, that the one that did the patch in the first place, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of changes. So I hope that's okay. I'm gonna show the video of Harada. Show the video of Harada. Yeah, go outside. Go touch some grass.
I do. I have to clean, so you're gonna be.
Yeah, you going outside. You need some fresh air. But anyway, sorry, I was telling my daughter to go outside. But anyway, so. What we're gonna do is, they are gonna so basically they saying they going back to the blueprint of Tekken 7. So that is a really good look. But before, Harada did promise us certain things, and it didn't never happen. It made the game worse when he did a half patch. Well, his people did a half patch. So I'm guessing after this is like the third time he's saying it. So after this, if it happens again, I think that's it. He's finished. Like they're not gonna believe anything they say, and people probably gonna keep boycotting the game. And I don't blame them, you know. But I do want Law to be fixed again. Give back Law's DSS forward 3. You don't have to give back forward 3, but that'd be nice if you did, and add the new move and make the new move something else. Like you don't even like either take that out or make it forward 3 something else. Make it forward 3. That would be great. Yeah, so people is not enjoying the game right now. People is literally going back to the older Tekkens and everything else. So it's really kind of bad right now. And also, I think the last strike is when they fired Rip for commentary for Tekken. So
Are you folding them or are you just...
so that's what's going on. So I think that's when Harada said, "Okay, enough is enough." He is gonna. You're about ready to go.
Yeah, I was putting my stuff away.
All right. Okay. Harada said that is enough. He done fired the tag season 2, and he said he's gonna resort back to the people that helped him make Tekken all the way from the beginning in the first place. He should have stayed with the same blueprint since Tekken 7, but he didn't. So therefore, hopefully everything will be back to normal. Everything will be good, you know. But we have just gotta hope and pray because Harada's on his last leg. Because this is like the third time that he promised to fix certain things and he didn't fix. So after the third time now, they saying this patch is supposed to fix everything in the game, including the characters he messed up. And if that doesn't work, and if he messes up again, then that's it. It's over for him. They're never going to believe what he says. They just going to not play his game probably, and then they're going to continue on with the boycott. I think that's what's going to happen. And he's going to lose money out of Tekken 8. So until he fixes that game, man, then things will be better. So he's going to have to be 100 and fix that game, you know what I'm saying? And that'll be it. So only thing I'm saying is that, yeah, like, I just want the game to be better. People need their turn and everything, you know, and it should be good. So, so we just gotta hope and pray that everything is gonna be a little bit different now. But like I said, Harada did promise a couple things before. This is the second time. Now the third time, you know, they say 3 strikes you're out. So if he lies again, not really lies, but if he says something again and it doesn't work out properly, that's it. He's done. They're never gonna believe anything you say until he actually do the action. So it's like crying wolf. So yeah. Now Harada add Thakaram, and that's gonna be our next video. We're gonna do a reaction to Thakaram. I did a live reaction to Thakaram, but I don't know why the world would they add him back. Like, don't get wrong, he's a fun character, but a nightmare to fight if somebody is good with him. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He is a nightmare to fight for anybody that fights him and deals with him. He is no joke. Extremely annoying. Man, I remember those Tekken 7 days fighting him. Man, it was not that easy to fight. If you don't know that matchup even halfway or fully, you're not beating that character. That's all I'm gonna say. But now I'm guaranteeing he's still gonna be the same. They probably gonna give him some new moves and some stuff like that. So that's the only thing I'm saying. And I think in the summertime, I'm guessing the summertime is actually, when is actual summertime? They talking about the characters coming out in the summertime. Fuck Rose.
Probably July or August.
Probably, yeah, probably like July, August. He probably in another month or so, he's coming out. But in May 13th, we are getting a update on a Tekken Ghost battle thing. Hold on. It looks like we're going to another video. Hold on. But it looks like we're gonna show Moonsault's video. So we're pulling that up now. So hopefully you guys enjoy that and pay close attention. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. But let me go
Bandits die in darkness. We have 6 tweets here from the developers that I want to talk about. The first one, it stems from the tweet that Nee made. If you didn't see the video that I uploaded, I believe it was about yesterday or something like that. You just click on the channel, scroll down, you'll find it. Nee's on the thumbnail. In that video, Nee was basically talking about everything that he dislikes with Season 2. And a lot of people agreed with it because a lot of people believe that the reasons that he listed out, and there's others that was kind of missing as well. But basically people feel like all those issues are the reason why Season 2 has failed. We spent the whole month of April, just reacting to madness on top of
it. And I'm sorry, Season 2 has failed. Out of that whole month, you guys lost tournament players that were signing boycotts not to attend EVO or not to even play you guys game online. You guys lost actually high-level streamers, except for I'll say you guys lost MrsPlayStuff, I think, on Tekken 8. She don't even touch Tekken 8. She been playing the older Tekken games on the older streams, and I've been seeing them. Matter of fact, I can show you real quick. She been going back to Tekken. She been going back to the first tag. Hold on, I'm about to show you right now. Like a lot of people saying it. Matter of fact, even Saggy Bob said, "I'm done with Tekken." The title right there. Let's get tilted. Like people is boycott. People is still getting angry. Oh, Jay is online. Ooh, okay. All right, I gotta make this video quick. So hold on, let me hit him up real quick.
It is something that the community has talked about. Nobody likes Can. Everybody's like, oh, because of Can, June is broken, right? It is a topic that is talked about a lot in the community, and there are a lot of people that have comfortable information on how to deal with it. So with that being said, it's like if you're not laughing, you're just not locked in the community, then that's the only way you wouldn't know that. Or if you're mashing and not paying attention like that, there's too much information to not know at this level of rank, I feel like.
Okay, so alright chat, let's get to the other video real quick and we get back to our boy Jay. Alright, so let's do this real quick because I was trying to catch my boy Jay so I can see if But anyway, let's get the Moonsault real quick. Moonsault, and let's watch this video. Watch this video and all. Alright, here we go.
Has failed. We spent the whole month of April, just reacting to madness on top of madness, and the developers, they responded. They apologized. They told us that there's updates that's going to be coming pretty soon, but now we have a response directly to what Nee was saying about everything Season 2 related. So I want to read this. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like, but let's talk about this. I have confirmed my perception of this matter with the Balance and Tuning teams. They seem to understand your frustrations and are working to improve, so please give them a little more time. And this is something that a lot of players are sick of more time. We went through all of Season 1 and they told us to wait 8 months, and then they delivered one of the worst updates for a fighting game in recent memory. A lot of people has invested a lot of time, a lot of money into this game, and it only has let us down. And when you talk about how flooded the market is with other games like Oblivion, Street Fighter, you talk about whatever game, Monster Hunters, there's a lot of other things to play, and that's what people are starting to do. We see this with the Steam numbers taking a nosedive. But you have another tweet here where he says, my post was a bit wordy on this matter. To be precise, the Battle and Tuning team has submitted the first ROMs. If that's a technical word, you guys explain it to me in the comment section, but I have no clue what that means. ROMs of the fix for this, and the first phase will be introduced in the May update. Furthermore, after that, there will be another update in June that will be related to the defensive side of the game. So this is pretty interesting. The May update will address a lot of what Nee was talking about. Homing attacks, heat attacks, the stacks is what Nee called it, but the real name for it is installs, plus frame mix-ups, a lot of that stuff. But then he says there's another update in June. And I'm happy to see that these updates are coming pretty much as quickly as possible. Because once again, when you talk about Season 1, they were very unwilling to update the game while tournaments was going on. But now with the game being in such a dire situation, they are forced to. Think about what Nee said in that tweet as well. He said, if you are a blue rank, yes, every character in the game is overpowered. But if you are a pro player, that is not the case. And at the same time as he was saying that, arguing with people on Twitter, we saw Arsenal and Ash also say that Lars is not the best character for tournament. He is powerful for going through pools, bodying some of the people who just show up to the tournaments to have fun. But when you get to the top 8, when you start fighting like the Atifs, the Olsons, the Knees, he said Lars is going to cut it. He's just not a character who's able to win against the best because they know too much, their reactions is too strong, and they will shut you down. And that's kind of what I try to highlight when I say different characters are powerful for different levels of players, right? I could go more into details, but we have 4 more tweets here from Harada, so let's talk about these. Someone says, Harada, honestly, does the team even know what they want with Tekken 8? Every new patch seems like a new experiment. The disconnect between the player base and the development team is worrying. In short, all I'll say to this is that I think they thought we would like this. They convinced themselves that this hyper-aggressive, no-defense style of Tekken is fun, and they thought we would have fun. But that's just not true. Harada says 8 was challenging in some aspects with a new team for battle and tuning. But we have returned to the team structure to the members of the past. In addition, the director Nakatsu, who we all know and love, is now able to check and improve all tuning details. He was short on time in general manager, but now he gives final approval for every detail of battle and tuning. As you know, he originally comes from the fan community and was a writer for the game magazines and strategy articles, and also in charge of battle and tuning for Tag 2 and Tekken 7. So I don't think there is anything to worry about in the future. Now, this is a very powerful tweet because he's basically saying he restructured the balance inside of the community. This is crazy because this is the second time we heard Harada say this. Back in Season 1, when they were having a lot of monetization issues with Heihachi, the stage, etc., Harada put out a statement that he later deleted, but he said the publishing team is no longer under my control and they're doing things that I don't like. So I'm going to restructure the company to put them back under my control so we don't have this problem again. Now with Tekken 8 and the balancing side of it, he's saying the same exact thing. This is something that I've been trying to highlight as well that some of you guys may not be aware of, but with Tekken 7, there was 2 types of balancing teams. The first one is the original balancing team who made all the prior Tekkens. They also made the base roster for Tekken 7, they made Season 1, and they made Season 2. Now, there was another section of developers that was hired with all of the growth that Harada talks about, and they showed up and they helped out with the Season 3 DLC. That's why those Season 3 DLC characters are so powerful, so different, and they feel very different, and that's because different people made them. They also, that same team made Season 4, and they had a big role in making Tekken 8's base roster, and also the DLC. And now Harada is saying that this has gone on for too far, and we're going to have the original team step back in to take control. Now, the question that I ask is, what was the original team doing this whole time? This is what I don't understand. They reached so much success with Tekken 7, and they just started to change the formula. It's weird that they did all of that, but it's good to see that they're going back. As I was editing this video, I looked at Twitter and I looked at Reddit just to see what the conversation was like, and it quickly took a left turn. Players are picking up something that I did not perceive, which is why I am adding this new section into this video to explain. So, we just looked at Harada's tweets where he was talking about how he's moving out the new team. Those guys are being pushed aside and the original team is coming back. What players are interpreting this as is that Harada basically...
You heard that, chat? That's actually good. They are getting back... Oh, sorry. They're clearly getting back the original team, so that's good. That's actually good. That's actually good. And hard to let us down again. I'm sorry.
He fired those guys. He fired the people who worked on season 2, and he is replacing them with the original team. Now, where was the original team at? I don't know. But the fact that the players are coming to the conclusion that Harada basically just said he fired the season 2 development team is crazy. I don't know if that's what he meant to say. If it's not what he meant to say, he is definitely going to make a clarification quick. He hasn't done so at the time of recording. Once he does say something next, I will definitely make a follow-up video. Subscribe for that. But then also, before you celebrate, yeah, they're firing the season 2 team, I think it's also important to think about what's happening. One of the only people who seems to be thinking straight is this tweet here, where it says, dudes probably did what they were told to do. We remember who told us we could block hell sweeps instead of sidewalking, and said on stream, good movement discriminates new players. So if Harada actually did fire the season 2 team for season 2, that is kind of crazy, because they were only following Harada, Nakatsu, and Michael Murray's leadership. But we have 2 more tweets. This person says, you don't need members of the past. You outright need an entire new team, including you, Murray, and Nakatsu. The identity of Tekken has gone down the toilet because of your arrogance and greed. How many of you guys agree with this? He's basically saying...
I don't agree with that. You guys need Harada for Tekken, I'm sorry. Because y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Because this big mistake here, what Harada allowed, and what y'all did, y'all not ready to run Tekken by yourselves when he retired. Y'all need him a little bit, couple more years more, until Tekken 9 come out. Y'all are not ready, I'm sorry. So that dumbass dude that said that stupid shit like there, you make no sense. I suggest you shut up, sir. That's what I'm saying about that. Oh, some hips on now. Well, but that's what I'm saying about that.
all of you guys are terrible. Everyone get out of there. And I don't agree with this. I do think that they just lost their way, and it's time for them to lock in and do what they're supposed to do. Not cater to new players, not cater to Japan, cater to Tekken. But Harada says, starting off with parentheses and a lot of dots. So that's what happens with the new team. I already know that you don't need me for much longer. I've been trying to resolve this for the last few years. So this is Harada speaking to his impending.
The Harada, to be honest, the way that new team screwed your game up, and the way he wasn't paying attention, I think you need to work for a little bit more longer, bro. No offense, but I think you need to stay on a little bit more longer. So yeah. So anyway, all I'm saying is that it needs to be better. Anything. Anyway, chat. Like, yeah.
Retirement. He said he wanted to retire after Tekken 9, and he's really trying to structure the company in a way to where when he
Tekken 9,
leaves,
I'm
the
gonna be
ship
40
continues.
something
They
years
don't
old.
hit
I'll
any
be
icebergs.
scared.
This is
I just
important
don't believe
because,
it, man.
Harada can't do it forever. He's like almost about to be like 60, and I think at a certain point in time, you just retire and you just be proud that you were able to make this franchise last 30 years, and it's one of the oldest running video games. Now, whether or not the next generation can carry it, you can't really control that. All you can do is try to structure them, teach them, and position them to carry the gauntlet. And I mean, I know Nakatsu gets a lot of flack, but say what you will about him, but I know there's people who say Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is the best Tekken. He had a big role in that. I know there's people who say Tekken 7 is one of the best Tekkens. He had a role in that, right? So no matter which of the two you look at, Nakatsu has proven that he can do it. It's just that they just lost their vision, in my opinion. But the final tweet, someone says, don't leave the game, direction Harada. You add a necessary essence to Tekken that will be sorely missed if you're gone. Please do not let the loud Twitter minority get you on this matter. Harada says, but that's the way the world works. The world is quiet around me when I have a good title evaluation, but when I have a bad evaluation, I'm called greedy and arrogant. I understand this because I've experienced it several times before. That's the way it is. And that's true, right? When you do something good, whether you put out a good game, whether you put out a good video, all of the haters won't say nothing, silence. But when you make a mistake or you do something bad, the whole world is showing up to talk trash. And this is why I try to be
Tell me about it.
as honest and as fair to the developers as possible, because this is something that I experience as well with my videos, with my Twitter, with whatever. And I get it. But also, I'm a Tekken player and fix the game. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, and bye-bye.
Alright, so he revealed Tekken team change? Oh, let's watch that.
What's up, you guys? It's VDX. It's been a while, but we have some news from the Tekken team that have kind of, a lot of new tweets that have shed a bit of light on what's been happening prior to Season 2, what's going on at the Tekken development team, and...
we ain't gonna watch that because for one, we don't need to. For two, we're gonna go back to our boy Jay, and what I'm gonna say is right here, we're gonna end the video right here. Harada, this is your last chance, man. Like, you on a thin ice. You said you're gonna fix it. Please, we beg you to fix it. And on God's green earth, please fix it. Matter of fact, I want to show you. If you think I was joking, there's a lot of people left and went back to the older Tekken. MrsPlayStuff is one of them. I'm about to show you right now. If you look, she streamed on YouTube. She also streams on, see? Does she? She's smurfing.
Okay, I know how he plays now. Okay, I did not know. Ba-bam. Ba-ba-bam. Ba-bam.
She's so pretty. She's cute. Somebody plugged on her. Well, you are smurfing to think about it. You are smurfing, girl. You gotta think about it. Speaking of that, I gotta go work on my Smurf account on Tekken 8. Now, Leah, but look at this. She done went back to. If you go down, she went back to the older Tekken. Look, Tekken Tag 2. Look, Tekken Tag 2. I'm sorry, guys. I have to say, she is one of my Tekken female crushes that stream. I like MrsPlayStuff a lot because she's good with Nina, and also she's a very attractive girl too, woman actually to me. I like MrsPlayStuff. She's cool. And you guys know I like light skinned girls anyway, and also I like all nationalities really, but you know. But look, this is the tag too though.
Okay, bro. Okay, I need to figure out the code. Shake those tits.
Look how fun they having. Everybody went back to tag two. Look. Look at that. Like, hey, Miguel.
Feel that me.
Get ready for the next battle.
She's with me.
She having fun.
Real.
I think she played online with this.
Very easy. Yeah, well, like, I can see your man's can't read, so of course you did.
Yeah, this is all arcade Tekken Tag 2 is still good. And speaking of that, I'm probably gonna go there tonight as well too. But anyway, like this right here,
I'm seeing.
you see that? Look how she was. If I hear anything else about the game, I will post it. But as of right now, that's all. Oh yeah, I will still. I'll make another video about why Rip got fired, and I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on it. And that's it. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
I knew they'd pull you over eventually. You don't belong here. My obligations don't end at the borders of my dimension. I am this world's savior. I protect it. That's what's happening out there? Protection? Disobedient children will be punished. Children? We're not gods. We don't decide who lives and who dies.
Decision is mine. It became mine when Joker turned me into a weapon of mass destruction.
I know what you lost.
And you judge me?
After I've killed you, I'll bring Lois here. When she sees how I've perfected this world, she'll be afraid and disgusted.
She'll be alive.
Lois's death doesn't
He
just...
stole her from me.
You stole this planet's freedom. It's time to give it back. I knew they'd pull you over eventually. You don't belong here. My obligations don't end at the borders of my dimension. I am this world's savior. I protect it. That's what's happening out there? Protection? Disobedient children will be punished. Children? We're not gods. We don't decide who lives and who dies.
Decision is mine. It became mine when Joker turned me into a weapon of mass destruction.
I know what you lost.
And you judge me?
After I've killed you, I'll bring Lois here. When she sees how I've perfected this world, she'll be afraid and disgusted.
She'll be alive.
Lois's death doesn't
He
just...
stole her from me.
You stole this planet's freedom. It's time to give it back.